what's up? How you doing, man? What's up, man? Yo, what's up, man? We locked in. Check show and GL. We here. Share this video. Share this video. Compton, D. Compton, Russia, Mars, King Fabo, Gary Spain. We locked in. I need y'all to share this video. Robin, Dutch from the hood, all that. Russia, the Bullets Gotti show, all that. Share the video everywhere. Share the video everywhere. Send this video, Super TV, K-Law, Cornell Chambers, send this video to Judge Subramanian. Hurry up. Hurry up. Send it to him right now. Hurry up. T. Coombs, famous war stories. Joshua Jones. We live. Pam Peaches, what's up? I see all y'all. All right, so look, right off the bat, we got a lot of stuff to cover today. As Louisiana in the building, check out Louisiana. Baton Rouge joint, 225. Shout out to Baton Rouge. I used to date a little honey from Baton Rouge. Hit that like button. Let's run it up to 100. Alicia Butler, thank you for your channel membership. Right off the bat, let's get right there. I need you to share this video with the Supreme Court of the United States. I need you to share this video with all of the clerks at the Second Circuit Court of Appeals. Share this video with Judge Subramanian, right? And share this video with the White House. Share this video, send this video to Washington, D.C. to the White House. Hurry up. Hurry up. We got a lot to cover. Send this video to Judge Subramanian. You can follow me on all platforms, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, Spotify. I'm on Spotify. The podcast was sold on Spotify. Even if you don't listen to podcasts on Spotify, still follow me anyway. The Southern District of New York came out today with a 164-page document, right? I need 100 thumbs up, 41. Let's put that on 75 real quick. Everybody double tap the screen and get the likes up. So here is the 164-page document. The government's sentencing memorandum. Meredith Foster, Emily Johnson, Christy Slavic, Madison Reddick Smizer, Mitzi Steiner, right? These are all of the assistant U.S. attorneys that worked on sending Puffy to prison for life, that lost. These 5 women here, 1, 2, 3, 4, these 5 women lost. One of them got fired. The lead prosecutor in the case got fired. First she lost, then she got fired. All of these women here, they all lost. Puffy and Puffy's legal team were the winners. Puffy's lawyers won. The Southern District of New York lost at trial. At trial. This wasn't This wasn't a dice game. This wasn't a dice game. Give me that back. Give me that back. I need a 7. This was not a dice game. It wasn't, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't a basketball game, right? It wasn't a football game, right? And it wasn't a baseball game, right? It wasn't a tennis match, and it wasn't a soccer game. It wasn't none of that, Justice Kelly. It wasn't none of that. This was a federal trial in federal court, right there, right up there, on the 26th floor, on the 26th floor. I was on the 24th floor. I need y'all to give me 100 thumbs up. I got 63. It's 185 of y'all in here. I need y'all to put that up on 60. Put it on 100. Hurry up. Hurry up. Ganny U 764. Candy Akite, what up? So this was a federal trial. They told Puffy, take this 30-year plea agreement. Take the 30-year plea and we won't go to trial. Take the 30-year plea and we won't go to trial. If you do not take the 30-year plea and go to trial and lose, you will get sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole. Puffy said, I'm not taking no 30 years. I ain't taking no 20 years. I ain't taking no 15. I ain't taking no nick. I ain't even taking a year. Hold up. I ain't taking a year. Let's go to trial. Puffy said, let's go to trial. They said, well, yo, Puff, why don't you sign a 5K1, become a rat like Young Thug, Tekashi 6ix9ine, Gunna, Woody, Sammy the Bull Gravano. Sign a 5K1, become an informant, tell on people, cooperate, and we'll cut you a light sentence. Puffy said, never that, never that, never that. Puffy said, never that, never that. No, no way, no way, never that. Puffy said, let's go to trial. Puffy said, let's go to trial. R.J. Jones. So they went to trial. They went to trial. The Southern District of New York, who is suffering from low self-esteem, from suffering a major defeat, the Southern District of New York failed. The prosecution failed. Damian Williams is a failure. The Southern District of New York failed. They got defeated. They lost. That's it. That's it. That's what happened. That's what happened. The Southern District of New York had 8 prosecutors. 6, the 5 girls here, plus Maureen Comey, and 2 other supervisory assistant attorneys. They had 8 prosecutors to convict Puffy, to send him to prison for life without parole right? For a domestic violence case with baby oil.
To the city. From Dallas. Forgot this congestion. I'm on my way. Slow it down. I'll be there.
There has never been that
so look,
many.
I'm gonna tell the judge that we can do this online. I raced to my last car for the kid.
Prosecutors in a case. Who that right there? Goddamn Ken Lightning. Hey Ken, I needed that $50 because the park my car cost $65 for 3 hours. Right over there. And it cost me $22 to come into Manhattan from Jersey. I'm not from New York. I'm from Jersey over there. Jersey right there. Over there. Thank you for the super chat. Never in the history of the Southern District of New York has there been 8 prosecutors to prosecute one man. Never. Never. Not once. Not once. Puffy said, I bet. You got 8 lawyers? I'ma hire 11 lawyers. Cause Puffy money is tall. Puffy got tall dollars right there. Puffy money up there. Puffy got tall. Who that right there? T. Coombs. There go my goddamn toll money to come over to New York. $19. I think it cost me $22.38 because to come across the Holland Tunnel, to come in the Holland Tunnel is $18, and then they charge you like $9 congestion fee just to come into New York during business hours. Shit is crazy. It's tolls everywhere. Puffy used this money that he made since 1993, all the records, Mary J. Blige, Jodeci, Biggie, you understand? He used all the money that he made to defend his freedom, to fight for his freedom, so he could see his daughter, so he could see his 2-year-old daughter right here, his daughter right here. He got a 3-year-old daughter. I need y'all to share this video. I need y'all to share this video. I need 500 people in here. Share this video. So Puffy went and hired Mark Agnifilo, Xavier Donaldson, Jason Driscoll, Jonathan Bach, Nicole Westmoreland, Brian Steele, Anna Esteveo, Tenny Garagos, and Alexandra Shapiro. He went and hired the best. Puffy said, y'all got 8 lawyers? Bet, I'm gonna go hire 11. Puffy money tall. However many prosecutors y'all got, I'm gonna hire more. We went to trial. The trial was 8 weeks. Right over there. The testimony came out. 12 New Yorkers, 12 regular John Q. Public citizens from the city of New York, Latino, Caucasian, white, Caribbean black, all different ethnicities, right? All different ethnicities, women, men, heard the evidence. The Southern District of New York brought the case. They brought 35 witnesses. Puffy brought 0 witnesses. Zero. Puffy said, I'm gonna use your witnesses. I ain't I ain't calling nobody. I'm gonna use your witnesses. I'm gonna use yours. The jury sat there for 8 weeks, heard everything, and said Puffy was not guilty of force, of coercion, of violence, of trafficking, bribery, arson, kidnapping, possession with the intent to distribute, all of the predicate offenses underneath the RICO. You understand? The jury said, nah, never that, never that. He didn't do that. The jury said, Puffy didn't do that. No, 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 no. The jury said no. The jury said no. The jury rejected Damian Williams, Maureen Comey, Meredith Foster, Emily Johnson, Christy Slavic, Madison Smizer, Missy Sdny. The jury said, nah, man. The prosecution in Southern District of New York is the New York Mets. The Southern District of New York prosecution is the New York Mets. The Mets had the best record in baseball for a big part of the year this year and didn't even make the playoffs. They losers. The Mets lost. As a result of suffering such a major defeat, the Southern District of New York has developed mental health issues because, as they say in one of the letters that Doug Wigdor wrote, Doug Wigdor is the lawyer at the law firm, Wigdor Law Firm. I need y'all to go and report Doug Wigdor and Meredith Firetop and the other dude that signed the civil case that Cassie ripped Puffy off for $20 million. You understand? That civil case is full of perjury. And Doug Wigdor filed that in federal court. I need y'all to go to the New York Bar Association website and file a complaint against Douglas Wigdor, the Wigdor Law Firm. And you can say attorney misconduct, perjury, willfully filing false claims as an attorney. That's what he did. And he did all that in the letter. My opinion, and we're gonna get into it, Cassie did not write that letter. My opinion, Cassie did not write the letter that denied Puffy bail. It was him. It was Doug Wigdor, because he was trying to cover his tracks. You understand? Because he lied and he stole. I believe, I read the letters. I got the letters right here. Cassie's letter, Cassie's mother and father's letter, and Mia's letter, in my opinion, was written by Doug Wigdor. Cassie didn't write that letter. Cassie didn't write the other letter. No, she didn't. No, she didn't. No, she didn't. No, she didn't. Puffy was convicted on 2 Mann Act charges that never should have been brought. And the only reason they were introduced into the case was because of the RICO joint that Puffy beat, that the Southern District of New York lost to. Now, once the RICO joint, once we beat that, once Puffy beat that, once Puffy beat the RICO and brought shame and embarrassment to the Southern District of New York, Cassie's Mann Act charge, standing on his own legs, standing on its own. What's up, man? It's past the statute of limitations because there's a 5-year statute of limitation. But nonetheless, he was convicted on the Mann Act joint. Now, Judge Subramanian, do you remember the letter, the order that you wrote dated July the 9th, 2025? 5-0 right here, y'all. 5-0. Let me move my walk. Oh, my man. My man, he got wrong. He got wrong. He got wrong. Judge Subramanian, I'm sure you remember that order. Hold on, let me get my phone. July the 9th, 2025. Do you remember that, Judge Subramanian? If you don't, let me refresh your memory. July the 9th, 2025. Sidebar. Okay? Judge Subramanian, remember? See? July the 9th, 2025. Read this, and when you finish, look up at me. That's what Brian Steele, Mark Agnifilo, Brian Steele said that to Mia. Nicole Westmoreland would say that to Dawn Richard and Brianna Bogelin with her lying ass. Mark Agnifilo would say it to Capricorn Clark, and Tenny Garagos would say it to Jane. Oh, you don't remember? Well, let me refresh your memory. Read this. And when you're done, look up at me. Now, Judge Subramanian, Angela Griffin, sidebar. You told the prosecution and the defense in connection with the sentencing proceeding in this case, the court would find it helpful to have available data on sentences imposed where the primary or sole conviction was for a violation of 18 U.S.C. 2421. The base offense level under the sentencing guidelines calculated under 2G1.1, Section A, subsection 2, and a criminal history category of 1. Now, here's the sentencing guideline table. Judge Subramanian, I'm sure you know what that is. See that right there? See that sentencing table? Base offense level for what you wrote. For what you wrote. Judge Subramanian, you wrote that. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. You know how I know? Because look, your name and your signature is right here. Arun Subramanian, United States District Judge. That's your name. That's your name. That's your name. Now, you wrote this. I didn't write this. Tenny Garagos, none of Puffy's lawyers wrote it. The losers The Southern District of New York didn't write it. You wrote it. (18) USC Code 2421 Transportation. Check Sean G out. Check me out. Check me out. Don't go nowhere. Stay right there. I ain't dropped nothing. 2G, Judge Subramanian, 2G 1.1, promoting a commercial sex act or prohibited conduct with an individual other than a minor. Base offense level. Base offense level. Judge Subramanian, look. 14. You see that? Judge Subramanian, you saw that? Now, I'm just going by what you said. I'm going by what you said. That's what you said. 18, 24, 21, 2G 1.1. Let's see if it match. Let's see if it match. 2G1, it match. Perfect match. Perfect match. Perfect match. Base offense level, 14. Sentencing guideline table. Base offense level, 14. 15 months to 21 months. 15 months to 21 months. Unless there was force and coercion, and unless there were minors. There were no minors. Force and coercion were predicate offenses under the RICO, and the 12 jurors said Puff ain't do that. The 12 jurors said Puff ain't do that. Said Puff ain't do that. The 12 jurors said Puff ain't do that. Now, the Southern District of New York is suffering from depression, low self-esteem, low self-perception. They're trying to do damage control. They've lost their confidence. They've been exposed as cheaters. They've been exposed as purveyors of perjury, like Doug Wigdor. They want a Judge Subramanian. Check me out. Judge Subramanian, you still there? The Southern District of New York wants to enhance Puffy 19 levels. They want to enhance Puffy 19 levels to a level 33, 135 months to 168 months. How do you enhance from level 14 to level 33? How, Judge Subramanian? 5-0 everywhere. 5-0 everywhere. Now, I need 250 thumbs up. I need 250 thumbs up. Hit that thumbs up. Now, check me out. Stay right there. Don't hang up. Stay right there. Stay right there. Stay right there. So look, check me out, y'all. Check Sean G out. Check me out. I got 500. This is the document that the Mets, the losers, this is the document the losers gave to you, Judge Subramanian, to justify a 19-level enhancement for a first offense of a prostitution charge. This shit is crazy. Can't make this up, man. Can't make this up. Can't make this up. this up. You can't make this up. Now, Judge Subramanian, what we know, hey, Deborah Lewis, we're not gonna do that. Deborah Lewis, the judge is a white bitch. Hey, Deborah Lewis, we're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that. Because number one, he ain't white. Number one, he ain't white. And we're not gonna do that. You don't know that man. We're not gonna do that on this channel. Go to another channel and do that. Judge Subramanian, in their filing, 164 pages, Amendment 826 of the United States Sentencing Guidelines revises relevant conduct to exclude acquitted conduct from being used to increase a defendant's sentence under the federal sentencing guidelines. That's it, right there. That's it. That's it. Amendment 826. Everything Puffy was acquitted of cannot be used in calculating his sentence under the sentencing guidelines. But the Southern District of New York, here we go again with them, they cheat. They cheated every day of the trial. They cheated even before the trial. They obviously are not familiar with Amendment 826. They're enhancing him in all they talk about in the letters and even in that document is stuff, hold up, are things Puffy was acquitted of. Can't do that. Can't do that. This means that conduct for which a defendant was acquitted in federal court cannot be considered relevant conduct when determining the guideline range. What you want me to do? What you want me to do? Judge Subramanian, what you want me to do?
It's set up. Walk away for a second. Maybe someone could have thought it was there.
So, Amendment 826. Check me out. See my green shirt, my green tie? I got the green on green. Now, that's it. Judge Subramanian, that's it. That's it. That's it. How do you go from base offense level 14 to base offense level 33 for a first offender on a prostitution charge when there is no history, no precedent of anybody convicted under the Mann Act receiving that big of a sentence? Now, this is what they did. This is what they did, Judge Subramanian. I need 300 likes. I need 600 people in here. I need 600. I need 600. Judge Subramanian, this is what they did. They went way over, asking for 135 months, and they know that this is a time served charge. They already know, but they want you, they want to get in your brain, right? Obfuscate, right? Inveigle, right? Confuse you and say, well, I'm not going to do a defense warrant and do time served, and I'm not going to give Puff 133 months. I'm going to meet in the middle and give him like 50 months. No dice. No, we're not taking that. No. No. Judge Subramanian, we're not taking that. No. Hell no. Hell no. 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 What you gotta do, Judge Subramanian, I'm gonna take you back, man. Look. Who wrote this right here? Judge Subramanian, who wrote that? Who wrote that? Ain't that your name? Huh? Ain't that your name? See? 18 USC 22G1, base offense level 14. That's it. You wrote that. There are no enhancements, right? There are no enhancements. There was no minors, no violence, because you told us. I'm going to say it again, Judge. Remember on July the 2nd, 2025, it was a Friday. Puffy got acquitted at like 10:48 in the morning. Nah, he got acquitted. The jury joint came back like 10:37. 37 minutes after 10. Friday, July the 2nd, 2025. I was there. Right there. I was there. Then Mark Agnifilo and them wanted to let Puffy go home, and Maureen Comey jumped up and said Puffy was violent. And you told her out your mouth, Judge Subramanian, you remember this. You said, okay, I'm gonna give the prosecution the violence charge, the violence issue today to deny Puffy bail, but when sentencing times comes, the Southern District of New York, you said, I don't even want y'all bringing up violence because it will not be used in the calculation of the sentence. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. You said that. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. I was right there. I was right there. Right up there. I was there. I was there. I saw the whole thing. Alicia Butler, yes, he did. Yes, he did. But now, check Sean G out. Stay right there. Stay. What's the word with Bird? What? Yes, he did. Bird. Yes, he did. Now, let's get to the letters. I need 700 people, and I need 300 thumbs up. Share this video. Everybody share this video. Share it all over. Here's one of the first letters. Here's one of the letters included as an exhibit from the chef. What the hell is her name? Let me see what this chef name is. Hold up. Stay right there. Don't go nowhere. Stay right there. Don't go nowhere. Jordan Cha Tuan Atkinson. She didn't even come to the trial. Listen. Check Sean G out. Check Sean G out. I gotta get in the sun so I can keep looking good. Hold up. Stay right there. Let me go get my my water and my phone and my paperwork. Don't hang up. Stay right there. Stay right there. Stay right there. All right, y'all, I'm back. So here's a letter from the chef. Where is that? Hold up. What I do with it? Hold on a second, y'all. What the hell going on? Wait a minute. I got it backwards. Hold up. Hold up. I got the paperwork. Don't worry about me. I got mine. You just worry about yours. I'm on point. Here it go. Here go a letter from the chef. Judge Subramanian. Hold on a second. Hey, my man, do you want to write a reference letter against Puffy? Hey, Judge Subramanian, hold on. Let me ask everybody out here. Does anybody in New York want to write a reference letter against Puffy? You don't have to have come to the trial. You don't have to. You could be on a whole nother country. You could be anywhere. Does anybody anywhere in the world, you don't have to have looked at the evidence, you don't have to have heard no testimony, but you can write a damaging letter to help the losers, the Southern District of New York, keep Puffy in prison, enhance him 19 levels to 135 months, and he's a first offender on a prostitution charge. Anybody, please give me your letters. Please give me your letters. Excuse me. Do you want to write a letter? Do you want to write a letter for to keep Puffy in prison? My man, you want to write a letter? You don't even have to come to the trial. You can write a letter. Judge Subramanian. Look, this is the chef. She didn't even come to the trial. She wasn't even there. She didn't testify. What the fuck is going on here, man? All right, hold on. All right. Here, check me out, y'all. Hey, check me out. This letter is from Deontay. Hey, Deontay. Hold on a second. I need 700 people in the chat. Share this video. This letter is from Deontay. Hold on a second. This letter's from, hey, Deontay. This letter is from, where is that? Hey, Deontay. Wait a minute, where Deontay letter at? Here it go. This it? Yeah. Hey, Deontay, I got some balloons for you. I got balloons. Hey, girl. Hey, Deontay. This is Deontay's letter. Deontay is suing Puffy for $10 million and committed perjury on the stand. Tell Murad in London I got a balloon for him too. Hey, Murad. Hey, Deontay. Hey, girl. Hey. I got some balloons. Deontay, I got balloons for you. Hey, Deontay. I don't want to pop it out here, because then the police may think it's shots fired. This is for Deontay and Murad. Hey, girl. Hey, Murad, Balti. Hey, baby. Here you go. What I think about you, Deontay. It's what I think about you. Hey, girl. Hey, baby. This is Deontay's letter. Look at it. Coercion. Look at Deontay's letter. Coercion. Look at that. The balcony he hung Bonner from, a place that's once offered peace. That's perjury. Deontay, hey, Deontay. Hey, girl. Fuck your balloons. Cassie. Cassie's letter. Cassie's letter. What's up, man? What's going on with you? Cassie's letter. This letter is supposedly written by Cassie Ventura. I highly doubt it. This letter was written by Doug Wigdor, Cassie's lawyer, who filed a false, a perjury-laden federal complaint in federal court as a licensed attorney, knowing there were willful misstatements, willful misrepresentation, yet he filed it anyway, and they jerked Puffy for $20 million. Right? Yo, my man, you filming me, the least you could do is ask me, man. That's the least you could do, man. Who are you?
No, I'm just taking video in the city.
Okay, you from here?
Yes.
All right, go ahead, you can film, man. You can do your thing, knock yourself out. But the right thing is to do, like, yo, is it all right if I film? So, Judge Subramanian, if I remember correctly, Cassie set up the freak-offs. Cassie stole Puffy's phone. Cassie stole Puffy's phone at the Intercontinental Hotel while he was in the shower. There was no freak-off going on at the Intercontinental Hotel where mainstream media looped 13 seconds of the video where Puffy whooped her ass, where he was wrong for that. But she stole his phone. She stole his phone. Cassie stole Puffy's phone and ran out the room. I would have been pissed off with that too. You steal my phone. Don't touch my phone. Don't mess with my phone. Don't mess with my phone. The Southern District of New York tried to frame it that when he came out and pulled her down, right, and kicked her, and then started dragging her, that he was trying to drag her back to a freak-off. That was a lie. That was never proven. That was never substantiated. They said that Jules Theodore was in the room, but they never showed no pictures, no evidence. Jules Theodore never testified to prove beyond a reasonable doubt that he was actually at the hotel in the room, that there was a freak-off going on. It was never proven. Cassie was in a relationship with Clayton Howard, one of the male escorts, for 8 years. She got pregnant by him. She had an abortion with his baby. Cassie told Puffy, I'm always ready for a freak-off. I'm always down for a freak-off. Puffy told her, said, yo, after the freak-off tonight, I'm done. We ain't doing no more freak-offs. That's it. Cassie texted him back and said, what? Man, this gonna be the beginning. This freak-off gonna be the beginning of freak-offs for the rest of our life. That came out in the testimony. Where's the force? Where's the coercion? Judge Subramanian, where? Cassie, on the stand, on the last day, it was a Friday, because Judge Subramanian, you told the losers and you told the winners, Puffy and them won. Puffy won, the Southern District of New York lost, okay? Forget about it. Forget about it. Tenny Garagos, Mark, Xavier Donaldson, Brian Steele, Nicole Westmoreland, Jason Driscoll, Alexander Shapiro, Anna Esteveo, Jonathan Bach, Brian Steele. They won. The prosecutors lost. Period. You told the defense and you told the prosecution Cassie is pregnant and y'all better finish whatever y'all gonna do with her. It better be done by Friday because I'm not gonna wait for her. I'm not gonna hold her over for the weekend and her water break and she have a baby. So finish up by Friday. Remember you told her that? Judge Subramanian, remember you told her that? Yes, you did. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. You told Mark and them that, and then you told Maureen Comey and them that. Yes, you did. Anna Esteveo was the one who cross-examined Cassie.
You know he's wasting time over here, right?
The last three questions.
He needs to be over there for Friday, man.
The last three questions that Anna Esteveo asked Cassie was this. Cassandra, were you in love with Puffy? Cassie, on the stand, 90 days ago, said, yes, I was. And I believe that Sean loved me too. That's what she said. Look in the transcript. Then Anna Esteveo asked her, do you hate Puffy? She said, no, I don't hate Puffy. She said, no. Anna Esteveo asked her the last question. Do you still love Puffy? But she said, Sean, do you still love Sean? And Cassie was finna say, hell yeah, I love that nigga. But she jumped and then she caught herself. I saw it. Because her husband was sitting right there and Puffy was sitting over there. Husband was sitting right there. Puff was sitting right there. And she caught herself and she said, I love our past. Yes, she did. 100%. 100%. 100%. Look in the transcript. Look in the transcript.
Brother, you put down all this energy. You need that for Friday over there.
Cassie.
Friday over there.
Cassie was a co-conspirator. Cassie was a co-conspirator with Puff, but she signed an immunity agreement and she became a rat. She became an informant. She became a cooperator. And she cooperated against Puff. What'd you say, man? You want me to move, man?
No. I was telling you, all the energy you put into it here, Friday you need all of that over there for the trial. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, over here it's all about Palestinian shit right here.
Yeah.
Whole different topic going
Yeah.
on over there.
Yeah.
But just saying, none of my business.
I got you. Cassie really was a co-conspirator. What's up, man? What's going on? No, you're not filming that. You filming me. Don't lie. Motherfucker, you know you filming me. He gonna stand here and film me. Then when I bust him filming me, he gonna move the camera like this, saying he filming that. Cassie cooperated. Cassie is a rat. She's an informant. She signed an immunity agreement to testify against Puff, Judge Subramanian. Now, after Cassie got married to my man, to the personal trainer, her and Puffy stayed in contact. Cassie came to Kim Porter's memorial services. Cassie and Puffy were still texting each other in 2019 and 2020. And some say, I've heard Puffy was still hitting it in 2019 and 2020. Even after Cassie got married to my man, her and Puffy was still doing the raccoon. Put the raccoon in the live chat. Put the raccoon in the live chat. Put 2019, 2020 raccoon. Put the raccoon 2019, 2020 after she got married. When she was married. Puffy was still hitting. He was still hitting. Where them raccoons at? There it go. K-Law sidebar. Doug Wigdor in her letter, force and coercion. Make sure everybody go and file a complaint against Doug Wigdor and the Wigdor law firm for perjury in the Cassie civil suit. Don't forget, very important. Capricorn Clark letter. Capricorn Clark. Check out Capricorn Clark. Check out Capricorn Clark. The Southern District of New York is the epitome of prestige and professionalism. Where? I didn't see that. I didn't see that. Capricorn Clark, because of kidnapping. Now, Capricorn Clark was jealous of Cassie. Mark Agnifilo cross-examined Capricorn Clark. Capricorn Clark said on the stand, I had the biggest crush on Puffy. She had a name, she used to call him Chocolate. Capricorn Clark used to call Puffy Chocolate. That was her name for him. She liked Puff. She was jealous of Cassie. She wanted Cassie's spot. Capricorn Clark used to say, oh, Cassie can't sing. She ain't got no talent. I'm better than her. Because she wanted Puffy to hit it. But Puffy didn't want to hit Capricorn Clark. He didn't want that. Capricorn Clark's letter. Capricorn Clark's letter. Judge Subramanian. Capricorn Clark's letter. Garbage. Garbage. Now this is the worst one of them all. Look at this one. This is Mia. This is Mia. Brian Steele, Judge Subramanian. You listening to me? Judge Subramanian, you listening to me? I know you listening to me. I know you watch me. I know you be watching. I know you be watching. Mia met with federal prosecutors 31 times to prepare for her testimony on the stand. 31. 31 times. Mia claimed that Cassie was her best friend. But Puffy was knocking down Mia too. He was fucking Mia too. And Cassie. Both of them. Both of them. Hey, Puffy was doing the raccoon with both. Put both in the live chat. B-O-F-E, both. Puffy was hitting both of them. He was doing the raccoon with both. Hey, Alice Cooley, don't touch my phone, man. Leave my phone alone. Leave my phone alone. Hey, Patricia Byrne, both. Vader, both. He was hitting both. 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 Puffy was knocking down both. No, not both, Alicia. Both. B-O-F-E. He was hitting both of them. Both. Me right there. Cassie over there. He hit both. He hit both. He hit both. But Mia was doing it behind Cassie's back, stabbing Cassie in the back, claiming to be her best friend, but knocking down Puff. Puff used to hit it on his plane. Puff used to knock down Mia on his plane. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. I would have did it too. Hey, look. Hey, y'all, if it was me, I would have did it too. I would have been knocking down both of them too, both. I would have been hitting both, her and her. Yes, I would have. I would have hit both. I've been hitting both. And the other one. Or I'd have been hitting all of them. Puffy had like 9, 10 girlfriends. I would have had the same thing. Look, hey, to all the fellas. Hey, to all the fellas. This to all the fellas. If you a dude, answer this question. If you had $600 million net worth, a private jet, $600 million net worth, megastar, unlimited resources, music icon, supreme power in the entertainment industry, how many honeys would you have? Put it in the live chat. This for the fellas. How many girlfriends, how many honeys would you be knocking down if you had your own jet, cars, all that? How many? Now I need a number. I need a number. Ain't no question. Hey, somebody put my answer in there. I have 12. Put 12. Somebody put 12 in there for me. Somebody put 12. Somebody put 12 for Sean G. Say Sean G will have 12. 12 for Sean G. I have 12 honeys. I have 12 honeys. I have 12 honeys. Look, Angela Griffin. I have 12. And all 13 of us will be on the plane at the same time. All 13 of us will be on the plane at the same time. I have 12. I have 12. Yes, I would. Yes, I was. And you know what else? Hey, you know what else I have? I have some, hey, I have baby oil. Look, I have baby oil everywhere. I have baby oil. Hey, Jay Jackson. It'll be, look at our baby oil. I'll be on my plane, all 13 of us. I have baby oil everywhere. Come here, let me rub some on you. Come here, hurry up. Get over here. Put some of this on. Pa! Come here. Get your ass over here. Hey, the plane, it'll be baby oil all on the windows, on the seat, in the cockpit. You understand? On the refreshment cart. Hey, it be baby oil everywhere, man. It be baby oil everywhere. Yes, it would. Yes, it would. Hey, look. Hey, Anthony Ray. Hey, Anthony Ray and Milton Scott. Hey, my plane, I wouldn't have all black honeys. I wouldn't have all sisters. My plane would look like the United Nations. I have a honey from every country in the world. We wouldn't even understand the language. We all be speaking a different language. But it'd be all 13 of us on the only language we'd be able to speak would be goddamn baby oil. That's all we would know. Hey, it'd be like the United Nations. Put some on me, put some on me, put some on me. Put some on my back, put some on my back, put some on my back. Hurry up, hurry up. Yo, I wouldn't be able to get no work done. I wouldn't be able to get no work done. I wouldn't be able to get no work done. I got one more question. I got one more question for y'all. I got one more question. I got one more question. How many honeys, if Judge Subramanian was worth $700 million with a private jet, was a music icon, superstar, how many honeys would Judge Subramanian have? How many honeys would Judge Subramanian have? Put it in the live chat. Put Judge Subramanian how many honeys he had. About 30. Hey, there you go. You got it right. Whole bunch. Listen, every man in the world, there's not a man in the world that wouldn't have 9, 10, 11 women with that kind of money and that kind of power. Every man would. $700 million with a private jet? Man, come on, man. Come on. Man. What you want from me?
That sounds low.
That sounds low, right? Yeah. Yeah. Listen. Honeys would be like, Sean, marry me. I said, baby, I can't marry you. I got like 12 of y'all. It's like 13 of y'all. I ain't marrying nobody. Ain't marrying nobody. So anyway, I'm done. I'm done. Maria, thank you for the super chat, baby. Rule 29. Send this video to Alexander Shapiro. All right, y'all. I'm tired. I want to thank everybody for the super chats. You paid for my parking and you paid for my tolls. I appreciate you. Thank everybody for supporting. Judge Subramanian, do the right thing, man. 15-month sentence, low end of the guideline range, time served. The Southern District of New York are the losers. The losers don't get what they want. The losers got to get back in line. None of those U.S. attorneys could compete with Tenny Garagos. None of those U.S. attorneys could compete with Mark Agnifilo, Brian Steele. They were outmatched. I saw that with my own eyes. The prosecution team looked like substitute teachers, looked like management trainees compared to Puffy's legal team. It wasn't even close. It wasn't even close. They lost. And that's what happened. You understand?
I'm not even on this case.
Sound of Music 33. Diddy was the slave master's boy.
I got a 6 o'clock call because
Get your ass up out of here with your fake profile.
talking about
Get your ass off my channel, nigga.
Look, unless Curtis drops out, you don't have a chance. The progressives are going to vote for that guy. It's not working.
Cassie and Puffy
I personally
were still texting each other in 2019 and 2020. They showed the text messages at the trial. They were still in touch after she was married.
he has
Puffy was still fucking her after she was married to the dude.
I probably
Cassie named her first baby Frankie. Biggie was Frank White, and Puffy used to use the name Frank Black when checking in hotels. She named her first baby Frankie. So, y'all go figure that out. I'm gonna catch up with y'all later, man. Peace.